Okay, so what we're gonna be starting off the morning with is finishing up on the arena. So last week we started putting some black plastic along the rails of it to just help keep the cattle in when they're practicing cutting in there, and just that way the cows don't try to go through the cables. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we've got to drill a couple more holes, and then we're using these metal zip ties to hold it up. And so we'll start off with putting the rest of the zip ties in, because we were just doing every other one while we were waiting for more of these to come in. And then we'll finish off with putting the rest of the black sheeting up, which is not very much. So we'll see how we go. All right, so before we get going, we're just gonna put a little air in this tire because it's a bit low.
I'm gonna go turn the compressor on, and he's gonna drive over there to the wash pad, which has the air hose on it. And then
so this is what the arena looks like, and over there you can see it's cable fencing. And so whenever you're working cows in here, they might want to try and jump through the gaps. So we're going along putting up this black plastic sheeting. And anyways, what we're doing here is we're only doing every other one because we were running out of ties. And then so we'll drill our hole, and then I'll stick this through there. Pratt will come out the top with it, and then you'll put them together. A little hard to do one-handed. Put them together. You'll pull them tight like that. Then we have this handy little tool. Stick it in there, just like so, and then you squeeze it, and it tightens it up. And then once it gets to like whatever tightness you set to, cuts the tail off. And then so we just got to continue going and doing that down the end there, and then once we get to over there, we'll get out some more plastic sheeting. But it's not the most glorious job in the world, but someone's got to do it. It's just kind of boring, but it's not too hard, and it's a nice cool day out, so it's not that bad. So we're on this other side now, and these are the holes we were talking about. So we would do this row, only do the top and skip, and then go down to doing a full row. So if you want a video prep, we'll just drill these holes. So you'll come down in line with that to the middle, push on that, and you don't got to go real hard. It goes through pretty easy. And then 2 holes in the middle. Come down to the bottom one, and you just do a singular hole on the top, and then wrap it around the bottom. So it's pretty, as we said, not the most glorious job in the world, but it's easy, so it's nothing to complain about. Better that we're doing this in Australia than in America. Makes everything better.
yeah.
All right, so we just had a little bit of smoko, and now we're gonna continue putting the black stuff on that section that we ran out of ties for. So we're just gonna get the tractor started and go pick it up and drive it down there.
So what we're gonna do now is take the rest of this here black sheeting and stretch it down there to the end of that roll and overlap them and bring it down, cut it off, and finish up the rest of this. And that shouldn't be too bad. We got Cass helping us today.
You beauty.
But no, there's nothing to it but to do it. So let's get to it.
Okay, just roll it out. Guy. Roll that plastic. Keep rolling the plastic. Top form, boys.
we wrapped up the fencing job, got the rest of it overlapped, everything like that. We're gonna go eat lunch and then come back and finish with the ones that are broken and then the ones that are every other mark, and then it'll be done. So, Kaz gave us a cool party trick.
Ladies man right there. So here is our new dog that we took hostage from Sam. His name's Tank. Sam's gone for the week, so Tank is now our dog. Tank is a pig hunting dog. He's a very good boy.
Just heading over to get a few sheep in that got wet with the rain and we couldn't shear. So we'll get them in and draft them off for the shearers in the morning. And the balance of them, we'll put some backlight on them this afternoon so it sets before they get rain on them. And they'll be good to go.
All right, so we just got down here to the shearing shed and got these gates opened up so that we can run the sheep in for tomorrow. And so me and Pratt are gonna go stand and block off the road. That way the sheep can't go where they're not supposed to. And then Ian is on the dirt bike and he's gonna go gather them up. And yeah, we'll try and get a little bit of video. You can see all the sheep out there. And then Ian's over there on the dirt bike trying to gather them all up, get them into one big bunch so he can just bring them all in. So we'll bring them from over there out through that gate. There's Pratt, making sure they don't get through that grid. And then we'll go down the back here where the gate is. All right, so like I said, you know, we're just standing here, just chilling, me and the Ute. Let's check in and see how Pratt's doing.
Over here on this side of the road, this is the cool side of the road, because I'm over here, but he doesn't know that, so it's okay. Not much has really happened over here. You know, I limbered up though, did my stretches, my warm up in case one of these sheep want to throw down. I'm ready. I'll chase them right then and there. But Ian's getting a little bit closer. I don't know if I can flip the camera. I don't think I can. But if you can see him, he's out there somewhere. Yeah, he's doing his own thing out there, you know. But it's just a waiting game of when they're going to come through the gate or not.
So as you can see, he's getting the sheep up a little closer. And they're starting to run down this way towards the gate, which is what we want. And yeah, it's actually going pretty quick, even with one person. But, you know, Ian knows what he's doing. He's a professional at everything. Professional truck driver. He's got that CDL. And yeah, he's also a professional dirt bike rider. Maybe we can get him to do something crazy. See if he'll pull a backflip out of his pocket or something. Also over here on my side of the road, which is the coolest side of the road, we got this little river flowing, you know. We could just cool down at any time. Got the sheep coming across. And yeah, you can see most of them are already sheared. There's about 100 or so that were too wet to shear. So they'll be able to get those knocked out tomorrow. Probably be done by lunchtime. All right, we got the first few coming through the gate. That's the hardest part, is getting them to find where to go, because they're not very intelligent animals. And yeah, you'll just let them kind of run through and file through. And yeah, it's going pretty good. There's only about 300 or so ewes, and then there was, I think, about 360 lambs. And so that's pretty good. They all had the right number of lambs. And then over in another field, they have last year's lambs, which I think there's about 600 of those. And then I believe there's a couple thousand over at my cousin Travis's place, which I believe all of these will be going to afterwards.
Come on, sheep, eh? Send a few up. We'll be here till midnight the way you Yanks are going. Come on, you big Texans, Curly and Texans. Can't even get one little sheepy up the race for me. YouTubers, I got my 6-shooter here of lice treatment. So I'm going to give them a stripe down the back. The little ones, big ones will get 2 doses. And that'll give them the right amount of lice treatment so they don't get lice in the wool and they stay nice and clean. So let's do it. This is a power doser run by gas and a regulator up there, so it reloads using gas every time.
All right, so you might have remembered me talking about the fly struck ones, how it gets down and lays maggots in the wool and it eats away at the flesh. So this is what one of those looks like. That one over there has been fly struck. So now that they're sheared, we're gonna treat that. That way it'll grow wool again and it won't harm the sheep. Okay, so we got a couple of them done and now we have a whole fleet of blue sheep. And then we're gonna do the rest of them tomorrow with the ones that get sheared. But yeah, we're growing little Smurfs out here now. All right, so we just got done for the day, just got back to the house, and how'd your day go, Pratt?
It wasn't too bad. I got a little sunburnt when we did the fence, and then I got the lice stuff on my hands, and it doesn't smell the greatest. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. It was just hot in the morning and afternoon, and then it got better as we went and finished the sheep. So
yeah, it was a little humid out this morning because of the rain from yesterday, so it just kind of made it muggy and sticky, but overall, pretty good day. And yeah, this is the end of the video and we'll keep making more.